Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, Dad here. Listen, it looks like this is going to be the warning week this week, and I know a lot of my subscribers absolutely adore the warning just as much as I do. So, we're going to do a live version of Escapism from the Honda stage slash Euphoria. Obviously I know that Escapism. It's one of my favorite songs from the warning. That and Apologize off of Keep Me Fed. Those are my two favorites from there. And that might be different from the rest of y'all, but those are my two favorites. I like all the other warning songs, don't get me wrong, don't come at me, but Escapism and Apologize, two favorites. And I want you to know, just putting this out there, that I record these all in one go, so I don't wear the same shirt. I don't wear the same hoodie all week long. It's just one of those things where, I have to set up my studio, right? And the wife doesn't like the studio set up because it's in the middle of the living room. Is the best place where I can do it, right? So I have to set it up, record all my videos, and then take it down for the week. So it's not in the way of everybody else and everything else. And it's not aesthetically pleasing to have lights and cameras and tables and stuff all set up in the middle of the living room, right? So, anyway, we're going to do this one. I've got my headphones down here. Left, right. Make sure they're on the right way. So we're going to do Escapism by the warning, live at the Honda stage at Euphoria. Let's give it a go. And I hope I'm going to be stopping like I normally do. And, because I would love to watch these videos all the way through and not pause or interrupt and just kind of bob my head, like I was a bobblehead from the 80s. Was it the 80s that had the bobbleheads, or was it the 90s? 90s. Where everybody was like, bobblehead. Anyway, so I'd love to do that, but then they get blocked in all countries, or I haven't got a copyright strike yet, but they have taken some of my videos down. In fact, they recently took down my reaction to black holes a few weeks ago, so I'm going to have to go back and figure out how I can get that one back up. So we'll be stopping. And like I said, I know this song. I'm very familiar with it. So sorry for the long intro. I'm just rambling here. Let's see what this is. Let's go. Oh.
Get me out of my head, drag me out of my bed, make me move around to forget. There is time that needs to be wasted to feel something instead. I will dive in my own pollutions, draping mirrors again, safe inside of my own illusion.
Before they get to the It's the Hope That Kills You, Danny's voice is really, really strong here. And the bass sound is really thick and fat, And that's one of the things I love about this song. I love that heavy, thick bass. And even if it's not all over the fretboard there, you don't need that. I hear a lot of people criticizing. Well, I don't hear it. I hear a lot of people saying they hear people criticize the warning about the simplistic of some of their riffs and bass lines and stuff. And, they are very good at giving the song just exactly what it needs. No more, no less, right? And I appreciate that. I think sometimes bands become too technical, just not because it serves the song, but just because they want to show off. Look how fast I can shred. It's yeah, but does it make sense in the song, or is it just you, creatively, giving yourself a handy? It doesn't, you know what I mean? Dream Theater is notorious for that, by the way. I've tried to listen to Dream Theater like hundreds of times, and every time it's like, get to the song, you know, you're just like diddling and twiddling off this direction and that direction, and it doesn't serve the song, it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't mean anything. I don't know, I'm rambling. Let's get back to the warning though, because they're cool. I love that. I love the warning.
That kills you. So I close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades.
Go, pal. That probably sounded terrible.
Stepping into the
Ooh.
void, even if it amounts to nothing. Silence is to avoid, reaching out to hold on to something. I wish I could enjoy.
So, I don't want to get a copyright strike. That's the only reason I'm stopping. I would love to keep it going. This is kind of a non-musical thing. I always love the outfits that the Warning choose. They're always so, like, classy, you know? A lot of female bands get kind of risque, I would say, in their outfits on stage. But I like the way that the ladies of the Warning keep it classy, right? They're not out there, you know, doing a striptease. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. But I always love their outfits. They're always, like, you know, like I said, so classy and coordinated. You don't see that from male bands. Male bands tend, you know, the dudes don't really care about that kind of thing when they're performing. It's more about the observation. Anyway, does Pow actually have long hair now, or are those extensions? That's my big question so far. We'll find out later. I'm going to do an interview with them. Not personally. I'm going to react to an interview of them by somebody else. I don't pull enough weight around here to get an interview with the Warning. I couldn't even get an interview with a local band, by the way. That's where I'm at. Let's continue. God, Danny's voice is incredible here. Is there a mirror back there? Ooh. I hate to stop it. I love the three. It looks like the three. Are they pearls? Silver? Anyway, I don't know if they're silver or pearlescent, but they got the three dots on. That's kind of cool. The set's cool. They look cool. The band's sounding awesome. Danny's sounding awesome. Ale's doing her back vocal thing here. Pow's doing her drum thing and back thing. I love this song. I like the mirrors. Mirrors are cool. Oh, here we go. There's the bridge. I love this heavy bridge part. That part.
Close my eyes till it all fades, and so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. Close my eyes till it all fades. Close my eyes till it all
Ooh, they're gonna do the extended outro thing. That's I love that. I think I've heard it once before. I think I heard it on the Auditorio Nacional version, right? I think they extended Escapism. Man, that is a great performance. I can see why it has 1.4 million views so far, and it's only been out like a week. Well, 8 days, which is basically a week. So, yeah. Let's keep it going. Oh, this is slightly different. Go, Pow, go! I like that they put a solo in here at the end with the extended outro. Ooh. And the chandelier. I'm pointing at it like you see it. My finger. Of it. I'm going to keep that up there because hopefully they'll see that and say, like, oh, hey, he's promoting Honda and stage and Euphoria. I like those. I saw the mirrors were actually hanging, like from the high beams or rafters, whatever's up there. You know, they're hanging, and that was interesting. I would think that it would be hard with them hanging there because even the slightest tap on them would make them like want to spin or twist back and forth and make everything all wonky. So I wonder if they had to be very careful about things, you know, like, okay, we can do this, but we can't in any way shake anything that makes those mirrors start vibrating or twisting, you know. I used to do a lot of community theater, and I know how hard it is to have stuff come down from the rafters on they're called guy wires. Anyway, so they come down, right? And it's really hard to keep them like in place if they're hanging, because the wind, any kind of movement wants to make them move around. But that's beside the point. They killed it. Danny's voice, amazing. Outfits, amazing. I love those little things on Ollie's eyes. Those little, they look like silver, but I think they were like tiny faux pearls. It was cool anyway. The outfits were cool. The band sounded great. Allie sounded great. Pow sounded great. Everybody sounded great. The stage was cool, and the way they filmed it was cool. So I really like that. You know, it's one of my favorite Warning songs, and they did it extreme justice. So anyway, that's it for me. I could wax on philosophical about the song or the band, or you know what I mean. But the video is pretty long anyway, so I'll see you next time.